Tonight after sale, Getaway, This Is Your Life, and the series final of RPA. Then 9:30, the new Force and Police drama, Brooklyn South. This program is proudly brought to you by L'Oreal.
Pure excellence.
And you've won the lot.
Sheer determination.
You've taken all the cash and prizes.
Supreme expertise. Incredible endurance.
You are the champion.
A celebration of minds and all they have mastered, put to the ultimate test. Tonight, we continue our quest to find the true champion of the Masters Showdown on Sale of the Century. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Glen Ridge.
Thank you very much, Peter. Hi, everyone. Hello, and welcome to this, the Masters Showdown. We're down to 4 champions who are battling it out to figure out who's going to go up against our Masters. More on that shortly, though, but please put your hands together and welcome Nicky Buckley. How are you, Nick?
I'm good, thanks, Glen.
Nice to see you. Now, this is an exciting series because this is the first time ever on sale, isn't it, that we've had a knockout series. And we have 4 champions with us tonight. Now, we'll be going down until there's just one of those champions. Right. And that person will be battling it out with our master, Kerry Young, also David Bock and Vince Smith.
And then they'll battle it down.
They'll battle it down and we'll figure out at the end of next week who our master for 1998 is.
Fantastic.
So it's been a lot of fun, though, hasn't it?
Something very different for us.
All right, who are the 4 gentlemen who are with us tonight, Nicky?
Okay, then. Well, now our 4th heat, please welcome back from Victoria, Phil Frasino.
Hello, Phil.
From New South Wales, we have Hayden Lewin.
Howdy, Hayden.
G'day. From the ACT, we have Steve Harper.
Nice to see you, Steve.
And finally, let's welcome from Victoria, John Patterson.
Hey, good to see you again too, John. It's nice to have them back in normality all across the line here. Now, John, you're a dentist. Are we allowed to show your face? Oh, sorry.
Bit late.
I hear, though, you've been able to tell slight mistruths and with a little more credibility.
Yeah, I've got 3 brothers and we go to lunch on Fridays occasionally, and I can bluff my way through a few more arguments than I used to be able to these days.
Because I think you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that could be shot to bits after this, though.
Nah, you never know. Playing really well, though, John. Good to have you back, too.
Yeah, and I was just quickly going to ask Hayden, I read somewhere that you increased public recognition since you won Sale last.
Yeah, you could walk down the street and people would come and say, oh, g'day, congratulations.
Yeah, so how does it feel?
Oh, a bit of an insight to how celebrities feel, I suppose. Wasn't to that extreme, but no, it was different.
Good. Well, it's good to have you back. You're doing very well too, Hayden.
Thank
you.
Good
luck.
And also, I saw little Harry earlier too, Hayden's little boy too. What a cute little kid. We spoke to Phil and Steve earlier in the week, so good luck, gentlemen. We're going to get into it. $20 starting money for all of our players. See you in the gift shop.
Good luck.
And look forward to it. All right, first question, keeping in mind that only 3 of tonight's players will be going into tomorrow night's game. Each member of the team swims a different stroke for one Phil.
Medley relay?
That's correct, for 100 metres in which competition events? Of Scottish origin and characterised by long hair on the legs is which breed of heavy draft horse? Hayden.
Clydesdale.
Yes. From Hindustani comes what term for a tropical forest teeming with wildlife, Steve?
Jungle.
That's right, wildlife and thickly overgrown with bushes, vines and trees. Visual question, what is the name of this brightly flowering Phil?
Jacaranda?
That's right, flowering deciduous tree. The most broadcast artist of 1997 on Australian radio was which English band that broke up in Phil?
Oasis?
No, believe it or not, broke up in 1970. It was actually the Beatles. Usually bolted to a bench is which tool consisting, Steve?
A vice.
That's right, the 2 parallel jaws for holding a workpiece. Gift shop time, and Steve, a great start there. You're on $30. You're 5 ahead of Hayden and Phil and 10 ahead of John. So, Steve, you can buy here with Nicky.
Well, as the Australian women's cricket team could tell you, there's nothing like a good cup of coffee to put some spin in your day. Whether you're into cappuccinos, cafe lattes, long blacks, short blacks, macchiatos or good old hot chocolate, you'll get a fine cuppa from the sensational Miss Ranchilio coffee machine. Along with heaps of coffee cups, coffee and chocolates, it's normally $1,001, but tonight only $6 from Mocha Pan and Sale of the Century.
And it's nice to the ladies from the Australian women's cricket team. How are you guys? No, oh, guys, that was quite contract. Now, last time you were with us, we didn't have a sponsor.
We didn't, but thankfully now we're the Commonwealth Bank Southern Star, so that CBA's got on board with us and we're absolutely rapt about it.
Fabulous. Thank you very much to Commonwealth Bank. And what's the year got in store for you next year?
Basically, we're looking forward to an international season against South Africa and New Zealand in February, and basically our National League starts in 2 weeks' time.
Oh, good on you. Well, good luck with that too. And thank you very much to the Commonwealth Bank for helping the ladies out too. We've got to sell the coffee here. Now, Steve, do you love a cup of coffee?
I've been known in my time.
Would you? Well, this is the best way to have it. At the moment, you're in the lead by $5. I'll charge you just $5. Going once. Good cup of coffee though, Steve. $5 and maybe some milk. I'll throw in $100 cash. Going once. Going twice. Well done, Steve. You'll love that. And good luck for the rest of the year too.
Great. Thank you very much.
Good to see you again. All right, Phil Hayden and Steve on 25, John on 20 as we get back to the questions. Breathing becomes difficult and less effective due to which abnormal enlargement of the air sacs in the lungs? John?
Emphysema.
Emphysema is right, and everyone's locked on 25. The 1993 film Super What was based on a popular video game featuring a Steve?
Super Mario Brothers.
That's right, stumpy mustachioed plumber. Firm, pale yellow or whitish and having many large holes is which nationality cheese? Steve?
Swiss.
Yes. First of our fame games tonight, $10 being placed behind one of our famous faces. Who am I? Born in Scotland in 1921, I was 17 when I made my debut with the Sadler's Wells Ballet Company, but my love of acting took precedence over dance. Gaining small roles in Shakespearean productions, I made my screen debut as a Salvation Army girl opposite Rex Harrison in Major Barbara, and later played a nun in Black Narcissus. Later co-starring with many Hollywood leading men, including Cary Grant, Clark Gable and Richard Burton, I earned Oscar nominations for my roles opposite Robert Mitchum in Heaven Knows Mr. Allison and The Sundowners. Also nominated for my performance opposite Burt Lancaster in From Here to Eternity, Phil.
Deborah Carr.
I am Deborah Carr, that's correct. Taking it right to the line, but Phil, you came up with the answer. Now, you are trailing Steve by $10, and we have $10 behind one of our famous faces, who tonight are...
Helping to redefine interior decorating, Susie Wilkes.
Changing rooms.
Don Burke.
Burke's Backyard.
Lavinia Nixon.
Hey, hey, it's Saturday.
Malcolm Getz.
Caroline in the City.
Courtney Hepper.
Courtney comes from Chipping Norton in New South Wales, and her interests include dancing, and also she loves going to school. So it's great having you with us, Courtney.
Dr. Rick Gordon.
Good medicine.
Kerry-Ann Kennelly.
Midday with Kerry-Ann.
David Strassman and Chuck Wood.
Great series, Strassman.
And Lucy Bell.
From Nerdicall. So, Phil, who would you like?
Lavinia Nixon, thanks, Glenn.
Lovely lady. Here's Lavinia.
Phil, adorn yourself in finery with this exquisite collection, including a necklace, bracelet, earrings, belt and scarf, valued at $544 from Dierberg Kern.
Nice prize, Phil. The money stays hidden. Steve's in the lead on $35. And before we go to the break, quick reminder that all of the viewers who appear on our Fame Game board will receive an 18-carat gold-plated pin from Germani Jewellery, and also a Sale of the Century board game, so you can test your skills at home. By Crown and Andrews, and this one's heading off to Chipping Norton in New South Wales. Back in a moment with round two.
Friday on 9.
One of the best houses and gardens that we've ever shown on Burke's Backyard.
A healthy touch to summer nibblies, and catch up with 60 swim siblings John and Ilsa Conrads.
I'll put it in the pool to slush around in.
Burke's Backyard, 7:30 Friday on 9.
The powerful Musso, now from Daewoo, comes with not one, not two, but 3 years scheduled servicing included. Yet it is now only $41,500.
Introducing a whole new world, where a curling iron is now good for your hair, where the blast of a blow dryer makes your hair look healthier and feel silkier. This is the world of new Sunsilk Heat Activated, the only shampoos and conditioners with a revolutionary protein formula that's turned on by heat to actually improve the condition of your hair. And nothing looks more amazing than that. New Sunsilk Heat Activated. Now the touch of heat brings the touch of silk.
There's a chance to win Sydney 2000 Olympic Games tickets. There's the bill, perfect for a Visa payment. Oh no, she's going for the checkbook. A wasted opportunity. Look at the disappointment on those faces behind her. Let's see that again. There's the wallet, and oh so close. But no, she went for the checkbook. What a shame. Use your Visa card and you're eligible to win tickets to the Sydney 2000 Olympic Games. Out with your Visa and you're in with a chance.
Just watching the car ads. Dogs, chickens. I just wanted the world's greatest deal. And I got it. New FESTIVA, $13,990 drive away with air, free 6-stack CD and $1,000 cash back. FESTIVA. No chickens, no dogs, just the world's greatest deal.
Become a Videla fella and you could win a holiday to Sydney, Kakadu or Lorne, or a Kodak Advantix camera or a Kodak Fun Sports single-use camera. Just say cheese with any Videla pack and phone this number to enter.
The Musso is the most powerful four-wheel drive in its class, thanks to the advanced technology of Germany's most prestigious car maker. And now it's sold and serviced by Daewoo.
Welcome back to round 2 on the sales as our Masters Showdown goes on. Steve in the lead on 35, Hayden and Phil on 25, and also John, you're on 25 too. So let's get to the questions. Caused by a small moth larva feeding on the pulp within the seed is the characteristic movement, Steve?
Mexican jumping bean.
Of the Mexican what bean? Correct. At the start of Shakespeare's King Richard III, Gloucester says, now is the, Steve?
Winter of our discontent.
Yes. Instituted by Mao Zedong in 1958, in an attempt to modernise China's economy, was the program called The Great Leap where? Steve?
Forward.
Yes. $15 has been added to the Fame Game board, so who am I? Of Lebanese and English descent, I was born in Brisbane in 1934 and after being expelled from grammar school, graduated from the University of Queensland where I later lectured in English. After several years teaching in England, I lectured at the University of Sydney and during this time published my first volume of poetry and the first of several novels, John O. A world-renowned author whose many... Phil?
Bryce Courtney?
No. Renowned author whose many prizes include a Miles Franklin Award for The Great World. I also provided the librettos for a number of operas, including Voss. My other books include Fly Away Peter, Harlan's... Steve?
David Malouf.
David Malouf is correct. Harlan's Half Acre and Remembering Babylon. Steve, you're in the lead by $25 here. You can increase that lead. So who would you like from our famous faces?
I'll have the lovely Kerry Ann, please.
Good luck. Here's Kerry Ann Kettley. And there's $15. Certainly breathing easy at the moment, Steve. You're on 65, a lead of $40, as the other three gentlemen are all locked together on 25. Back to the questions. What surname is shared by US Secretary of Defence of the 1960s, Robert, and Australian Phil?
McNamara?
That's correct, and Australian tennis player, Peter. Literally meaning to God is which French word for goodbye? Steve?
Adieu.
That's correct, or farewell. Native to which continent are most of the species of deciduous and nut-producing hickory trees? John?
North America.
North America is correct as we put 30 seconds up on the clock for fast money and your time starts now. Rhyming with coach is which term meaning to take? Phil?
Loach.
Poach. What was the first James Bond cinema release? Steve?
Dr. No.
Yes. What is the basic monetary unit of both Turkey? John?
Lira.
Yes. Which explorer named Dunk Island? Phil?
Cook.
Yes. Making most of his fortune from oil was J. Phil?
Getty.
Yes. What type of reptile is the water moccasin? It's Phil.
Snake.
Yes. With which of the arts do we associate the term Phil?
Music.
Ballet was the answer. The term plie was the rest of the question. And incidentally, rhyming with coach is which term meaning to take game illegally. That's why we need a poach also, Phil. But Steve, you're in the lead. You're miles ahead. You're on $75. No reason why you shouldn't buy here. But anyhow, here's Nicky.
Well, Steve, fancy yourself as an art collector? Well, here's a fine piece to get your collection up and running. Entitled Duck Hunting, this limited edition cell features the constantly befuddled Elmer Fudd trying his luck with a relatively unruffled Daffy Duck. Hand-painted and signed by Fritz Freeling, the legendary director and animator. It's normally $1,650. Tonight it's only $9 from Warner Brothers Studio Store and from Sale of the Century.
And also Daffy Duck is here. How are you, Daffy? Now, Steve, this is a great piece, good investment too. And as I say, you're a long way in the lead. No reason why you shouldn't buy it. $9. Going once. Great one for the kids.
No thanks, Glen.
Oh.
Going twice. We know you want it, Steve. You're just playing a game.
I want Pinky in the brain.
Going 3 times, not interested at $9? No way? It's a worry, Daffy, isn't it?
Bad luck, Daffy.
No sale, which is a bit of a pity, Steve, because we did have a sale surprise. It's the Warner Brothers 75th anniversary collection of videos, and it also includes a signed script of Lethal Weapon 4, valued at $700 from Warner Brothers. So we get to keep that. Steve certainly gets to keep the lead on $75 too. Now, today is the 19th of November, and it was... Daffy. It was on this day in 1997 the first cheque was donated to the Diana, Princess of Wales Fund for sales of the single Goodbye England's Rose. How much was the cheque for? We'll tell you after this break.
Hey, it's Saturday.
And it's best.
It's playtime.
Do I have full X?
It's party time.
Give it to me. They're so naughty.
Live with Ricky Martin, the Super Jesus, and Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Daryl, come back.
For McDonald's 6:30 Saturday.
Where you from? You sexy thing. You sexy thing. You sexy thing. You sexy thing. I believe in miracles since you came along. You sexy thing. You sexy thing. I believe in miracles. You sexy thing. You sexy thing. You sexy thing. I believe in miracles. You sexy thing.
It doesn't only happen to older women. It will affect 1 in 3 older Australian men. It's osteoporosis. Exercise and calcium-rich foods now may help reduce its effects in the future. And if you're thinking it'll never happen to you, remember, old men were young once too.
I'm looking for a 96 white sedan.
96?
Partner, and
Well, according to the Herald Sun, you should check out the 95 models. Same features and all, but you stand
If you're looking for a car, you can't afford to miss Friday's Cars Guide. In your classifieds, Herald Sun classifieds.
Just before our trip, Kath and I were in a car accident. Fortunately, we changed our car insurance to Australian Pensioners Insurance. They looked after everything. Sure, their rates are lower, but they also understand, really care.
If you're over 55 and no longer working full-time, there is a company that gives you understanding, not just insurance. Call Australian Pensioners Insurance Agency. 24 hours, 7 days a week on 132 555.
This month is Holden's 50th birthday.
With Vectra from a surprising $24,990.
Plus 50 answered holidays for 2.
And there's 50 Olympic tickets to be won.
See a Holden dealer now.
Happy anniversary, Holden.
Welcome back to Sale as we battle out the Masters Showdown. Now, the answer to our viewers' question tonight was, how much was the cheque for the sale of the single Goodbye England's Rose? It was an amazing $34 million. Incredible stuff. As we get into the cash card round at the moment, Steve is in the lead on 75, Phil and John on 35, Hayden on 25. Keeping in mind the loser of tonight's heat will not be joining us tomorrow night as we continue with the Masters series. Back to the questions. Which Australian entertainment industry awards are named after vaudeville performer Roy Phil?
Logies?
No, Roy Reen, the Mo or the Moes. By what collective name do we know the most remarkable structures of ancient times in Phil?
The Ancient Wonders of the World? Modern world? Ancient Wonders of... 7 Wonders of the World.
Yeah, unfortunately 7 was what we needed there. The question was including structures of ancient times, including the mausoleum of Halicarnassus, and the answer we needed was 7 Wonders of the Ancient World. Winning the Best Picture Academy Award for 1981's Chariots of Fire was which British producer? Steve?
David Putnam?
Yes. The 2 major branches of Islam are Sunnite and Steve?
Shia.
Correct. Cash card time, Steve. You're in the lead still. You're on $85. A lead of $50 now. It's going to cost you $15 to play if you want to. Here is $5,000 cash, and here's Nicky with the prize.
Well, here we have exceptional musical qualities and incredibly good looks. No, not you, Murray, the speakers we're talking about. Now, who would have thought that such little speakers could deliver such a big sound? The Lifestyle 12-home theatre system comprises 5 magnetically shielded speakers for front, centre and rear channels, designed to give you some real room-shaking power. Along with an AM/FM tuner, CD player and radio, it's valued at $4,300 from Bose Australia and Sale of the Century.
Steve, that's the price. The choice is yours. If you want to play $15 will come off your score. You'd like to give it a go? Well, one would hope so. So we do have $5,000 on one of the machines, Steve. The other machine has $15, the other a prize, which we've just seen, and the other take 5. So which machine would you like?
I'll go for diamonds again, please.
Like to go for diamonds? Haven't given any money away yet, have we?
No, we haven't. Good luck.
All right, Steve, is the money on the diamonds machine tonight? It is. Oh, it's the prize. Fabulous prize.
Happy with that. Yeah.
Where was the money then, Nick?
It was with diamonds. Spades.
On the spades. So that's where the $5,000 was. We've adjusted the scores. Steve well in command at the moment on 70. John on 35. Hayden and Phil battling it out on 25. Back to the questions. What 3-word nickname is given to the brightly lit theatre district along New York City's Broadway? Steve?
Great White Wave?
Yes. Containing over 100 million people, approximately half of Indonesia's population, is which islands? Phil?
Jakarta.
No, Java. Named after which English physicist was the unit for electrical capacitance called, Hayden?
Faraday.
I'm going to have to... You clearly said farad first. I don't think we can... No. Because the capacitance called the farad was the rest of the question. The gentleman's name was Michael Faraday. The commercial and industrial centre for the Darling Downs is which city in southeastern Queens, Steve?
Toowoomba.
Correct, southeastern Queensland. Last of our fame game questions, $25 in the wildcard has been added, so who am I? I am a god worshipped by the ancient Greeks who was the son of Cronus and Rhea and the brother of Zeus. Steve?
Poseidon.
I am Poseidon, that's right. Well answered, Steve. Very early in the piece there. Steve, the money is there somewhere, some great prizes. You are in the lead at the moment by $45, so who would you like for the final time tonight?
Could I have Don Burke, please?
Certainly can, from Burke's backyard. Here's Don. And Don has $25. Can't put a foot wrong tonight, that's for sure, Steve. Where was the remainder of the money, Nicky?
Well, the wild card was with Susie Wilkes. Dr. Rick Gordon had the $10 tonight.
So that's where the money was. Now, Steve leading on 105, looking fairly confident at the moment and justifiably. But keeping in mind, the person who loses tonight won't be joining us tomorrow night. So it's going to be a very interesting fast money right after this break.
Become a Badella fella and you could win a holiday to Sydney, Kakadu or Lorne, or a Kodak Advantix camera, or a Kodak Fun Sports single-use camera. Just say cheese with any Badella pack and phone this number to enter.
This is Medibank Private, isn't it?
Sure is.
Yes, I thought so. Well, I'd like to join right now.
Certainly, sir.
Oh, well, hang on a second. I want top quality cover and the chance to win one of 6 TIAC home theatres.
You will if you join this week.
I don't get pushy. And I want the chance to win a BMW Z3 Roadster.
Not a problem.
I don't have a problem. And as soon as it happens, I want the 30% government rebate. So how do you feel about that then?
I feel better now.
Andrea Bocelli, the golden voice that sold over 16 million albums. Romanza, a collection of the world's most beautiful love songs. Take all 3 Bocelli albums home with you.
Introducing a whole new world, where a curling iron is now good for your hair, where the blast of a blow dryer makes your hair look healthier and feel silkier. This is the world of new Sunsilk Heat Activated, the only shampoos and conditioners with a revolutionary protein formula that's turned on by heat to actually improve the condition of your hair. And nothing looks more amazing than that. New Sunsilk Heat Activated. Now the touch of heat brings the touch of silk.
Here's really smart value for Christmas. The Hyundai Elantra Sports Wagon for just $20,990 drive away with air. And a limited edition sports pack, including CD player and alloy wheels.
Hyundai Elantra Sports Wagon. Simply smarter value.
Relax in the beautiful Bahamas. Chef Watson gets a taste of Paris, plus indulge in the ultimate pub crawl.
And I've had a few drinks.
Getaway is next on 9.
Time for the Mad Minute on sale, so let's find out what's going to happen. Good luck, gentlemen. Here we go. 60 seconds up on the clock, and your time starts now. Proverbially, practice what you... John?
Preach.
Yes, whom did Tony Blair succeed? Phil?
Major.
Yes, the Libyan flag is entirely what... Phil?
Green.
Yes, who directed the film Armistice? Phil?
Steven Spielberg.
Yes, in selling for what does the abbreviation PO? Phil?
Point of sale.
Price on application. On which continent is the region of Patagonia? Hayden?
Asia.
South America. What is the square of 11? John?
121.
Yes, who was Papua New Guinea's first Prime Minister? Phil.
Samara.
Yes, a method of compromise is called give and what? John.
Take.
Yes, which former federal politician was a pick-a-box champion? Hayden.
Jones.
Yes, the Queen referred to 1992 as her Phil.
Horribilis.
Yes, of which country is Casablanca the largest? Phil.
Morocco.
Yes, the Narrows Bridge spans which Western Australian river? Phil.
Swan.
Yes, which anagram of shelf is Phil?
Flesh.
Yes, produced by the American Bible Society is the what news? Hayden.
Good news.
Yes, which American state is home to the old Phil?
Alabama.
Old London Bridge, Arizona, the answer we needed. Steve on 105 there, sitting very quietly but comfortably. Well done, Steve. Unfortunately, Hayden, 25, you're knocked out. But, hey, thanks for being with us, eh?
Thank you, everybody.
Sorry, Hayden. You're going away, though, with the sailing outfits, $1,200 worth, so well done there, and thanks for coming back and joining us.
Great to see you again, Hayden, and who knows, we might catch up with you again in the future. Yeah. But Peter has this prize for you also.
Glen, to commemorate the 1998 Masters Showdown, all of our champions will receive this finely engraved 18-carat gold-plated stick pin. Featuring detailed craftsmanship, it's designed in honour of their tenacity and skill from Shamani Jewellery and Sale of a Century.
Congratulations, Steve. Well played there. A great score of 105 and just took it easy in the mad minute, I suspected. Well. You played extremely well all the way through the night, so let's go shopping. Come on through. You've been up with us before, but we'll have a look at the prizes again because you personally are getting very close to the final section of this series. Now, at the end of it, our master is going to pick up, firstly, this wonderful trip from Travelland.
When the new millennium arrives, history will be in the making with the Sydney 2000 Olympic Games. You and a partner could receive 2 sets of Olympic Games tickets, which enable you to attend the spectacular opening and closing ceremonies and 16 track and field sessions in total, along with 3 nights accommodation and $10,000 towards expenses. It's from Travelland, the official travel agent of the Sydney 2000 Olympic Games.
That's part of the prize. Of course, a great trip from Travelland. The other part is the fabulous BMW 523i.
For those who are driven by a passion for perfection, the BMW 523i offers supreme satisfaction in design, aesthetics and technology, with 6-cylinder power and an ergonomically designed interior. Along with BMW Advanced Driver Training and Perfection Driver Training from the new National BMW Driver Training Program, you'll be empowered with a total mastery of the road. Altogether, it's valued at $95,390. BMW sheer driving pleasure.
That's a great car, the BMW. Now, you'll be joining us tomorrow night, and John, you'll be joining us too, and Phil will be coming back again, battling it out, the 3 gentlemen. You'll be back with us again as well. Keeping in mind, at the end of this series, one of these gentlemen will be going up against our masters, and then we'll decide who our master for 1998 is. Very exciting series, so we look forward to your company again tomorrow night at the same time. So until then, take care, won't you? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Getaway is next on 9, and tonight, come rock climbing with David Rain. Visit Paradise Island in the Bahamas and take a course at the Ritz Cooking School in Paris. At 8:30, Mike Munro presents This Is Your Life, and at 9 o'clock, you have an appointment with RPA.
This program is proudly brought to you by L'Oreal. Sean Connery, Lawrence Fishburne.
You smack dab in the middle of hell.
An electrifying thriller.
There's no one beyond my reach. Did you count?
Just Cause, Friday on 9.
Newsbreak, brought to you by National Mutual.
Good evening, I'm Peter Hitchener. Police investigating the murder of Nidri mother Jane Thurgood Dove believe a mystery witness may hold the key to identifying her killer. 2 men have appeared in court charged in connection with a series of syringe hold-ups in the city. Hyundai has agreed to fix thousands of their Excel models after concerns about a problem with the vehicle's underbody. And 3 men involved in designing the first Holden have been reunited with the car. Find tomorrow at top of 24.
Good evening and welcome to Keno. The jackpot is still rising and tonight it has reached $1,404,000. Lots of luck to you. Onto the draw, and 25 is up first. Then we have 27, 57, number 2, 35 coming up next on 9, Getaway. And we have 79 there, 18, 67, 54, then 7 takes us halfway through the draw, 43, 20, 61, 72, 47 at 8:30 on 9, This Is Your Life. And we had 64 there, 34, 6, 31, then last but not least for Thursday is 69. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Next, great holiday ideas on Getaway. 8:30, This Is Your Life. Then the series final of RPA. And 9:30, the new Force and Police drama, Brooklyn South.